Hi, I'm Jordan Bennett with Jordan Bennett and Associates, and I'm going to talk a little bit about open houses. It's a question that I get frequently from seller clients is, what is the purpose of open houses? Should I do open houses? How many open houses should I do? So I'm going to speak a little bit to that. And I'm going to say on one edge of the sword as far as open houses go is that only about 1% of consumers actually walk into an open house and decide, this is the house I want to buy. So does that mean that they're not useful and that we shouldn't do them? I would say no. I think that they do have a lot of value. I'd say there's 3 reasons that we do open houses. One of those is just to create interest and buzz in the neighborhood around that specific house, and to just create activity around that home would be the first reason. I'd say the second reason is to actually have a salesperson, generally myself or somebody on the team, that is there to sell the features and benefits of that home directly to the consumer. Essentially somebody that's showcasing that home, able to answer questions, handle objections directly with folks that might be interested. And I'll say the third and probably the most important reason that I am a believer in open houses is that unfortunately there are a lot of agents that are not necessarily available to their clients when their clients want to see homes. And so sometimes what happens is you have a client, a potential buyer that may be represented by their agent, but that agent is not present with them and not available to show them homes. And they may decide, hey, we're going to go out and look at 5 or 6 homes this weekend, and it happens that just these 3 or 4 are being held open. Those ones are going to be the ones that they're going to go look at. And it may be that if they're looking to make a quick decision because they were able to access that home on a weekend because of that open house, now they've exposed themselves to that property, they may be ready to make an offer on one of those properties come Monday that they would not have been in a position to make an offer had they not seen that home on open house. So I tend to think that that's the most important reason, is just giving accessibility to the home for those people either that did not have their agent available to them over the weekend, or it may be somebody that was on the fence, that, hey, they're not quite at the point of retaining an agent and getting really serious about buying. They're just kind of starting to look, but maybe seeing that home on open house was just enough to get them off the fence and into purchase mode, and that may be the home for them. So hopefully that makes sense for you. And another thing that I'll say is it really depends on what is most important to our sellers. We do have sellers that say, you know what, I've got 4 kids, 2 dogs, and a guinea pig, and I don't want any open houses. I don't want random people walking through my home on the weekend, and that's okay. And then we have other sellers that say, we want open houses every single weekend until it sells, and we're okay with that too. Ultimately, it's about working with the goals and the needs of each specific seller and making sure that they feel like their needs are met. Thanks for watching.